Hey everyone. So, I sold one thing today on 10/12/2020, Columbus Day. Didn't know it posted out so far. I'm still gonna ship it out. Anyways, but yeah. So this is a vintage MLB batting hat. LA Dodgers plastic helmet cap. H 1969. This is one I picked up at a garage sale. This is a bunch of free stuff. I picked up baseball gloves, 2 baseball gloves, some like other stuff, some PS4 games, and these were in the free pile. I picked this up for free, and it's over $3.79 plus shipping. So these light baseball helmets are in pretty good shape. Are pretty good to pick up. If you can pick these up for like 50, I don't think you pick these up for much. Maybe 50 cents, dollar at most. You can pick these up for cheap, 50 cents, dollar to reflip, or even in a free. This was in a free bin, so like 50 cents, dollar to flip at the absolute most. And you'll be getting it. They might be slower sellers, but they're like quarter into it. You get like $4 plus shipped into it out of it. So you're getting like what? Like at a quarter, you're getting like, and so you pay make sell $4 for a piece on it, making a 16x investment, 16 times profit. This sold for $3.79 plus eight. The buyer paid $8.61 personal ground shipping. But I did ship it prior to mail because it was a little cheaper for me. And the buyer is $12.40 all in for tax, so it's pretty nice. So it's going to West Virginia, so I don't know if the Dodgers have a minor league affiliate team in minor league baseball team in West Virginia, or this person is a Dodgers fan in West Virginia, as there's no MLB team in West Virginia. So either way, it's pretty cool. A Yankees one went to like Florida. I think I saw the Yankees one to Florida, so, and I think the San Diego Padres one went to California, I believe. So, yeah, there's people that move from New York maybe. They live in Florida, or they're fans of it. They from the city, or they're from an area that have a baseball team. Like one that they would cheer for, really. Like West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. They don't really have a team, so, or team, even a local team that they have on the way different other states. Probably so. But whatever. Still sold for $3.79 plus shipping and 5%. So didn't take an offer on it, so that was nice. So my sale is working a little bit because I sold on my sale I have some like books and stuff that I've done, so, and like a vintage baker. It's a simple one on auction, so for $5.99 plus shipping. I sold for $5.99 plus shipping. I do it at 5% sale. And it's selling for it's at basically plus shipping. There's like 418 watches. A titanium maybe especially. If you guys have I have like 5 watches on this big Harker picture cookbook vintage. It doesn't tell you what year because it's ripped up and stuff, but it's acceptable. 38 you also returns, but the buyer does have to pay for the return label. And you may be like, why are you making the buyer pay for the return label? Well, the reason I make the buyer pay for the return label is one reason. It's because like I have some stuff like I'm not gonna charge. I'm not gonna say. I have like some of the stuff I don't mind getting doing free returns in, but like doing, but all this stuff though, if it sits for, and some stuff like I'm selling for people I know, like people I know, like some of my stuff I'm selling is for people I know and stuff like that, or stuff I have, and I just want to get rid of the thing. And I just want to get rid of things like still do like I accept returns, still do the I accept returns, but if you have to pay for return label, which is fine. It doesn't bother me. any. But a lot of the stuff like that I sell, a lot of the stuff I sell anyways, people don't return it. I don't get buyers returning it. I don't get returns anyways, so I don't get returns anyways. The last return I got was like flight controller not working apparently, but it did work when I used the thing. Apparently it didn't sync with their system. It synced with mine. I don't know. I did refund them and return it. And then when I tested DVD, it worked in my but it didn't work on their DVD player. It's kind of odd. But and then I had a few returns, just a few minor returns. I haven't had a return. Well, actually, last return I sold a Pepsi can for some reason. They were cleaning out, and I sold that. It was Michael Jackson's Pepsi can. Sold it once. Buyer did not request a return. Did not want a refund. Did not want nothing. And eventually, this post office sent it back. Turned the sender. So these are really some cooking like cookbooks I see in the minor schedule redelivered. The buyer's schedule redelivered. Also, I'm getting them back. The buyer is not opening a return case on. I did refund the buyer, but buyer did not open a return request. Buyer did not open anything. So it's kind of like odd that a return request. It's kind of odd though that some of a lot of my returns are from buyers wanting it, and then they're not picked, and then they don't get it. They just ship it, and then just like go back to the return. I'm gonna resell it. Definitely, I'm definitely gonna reflip it. And the reason I refunded the shipping on this is because it got lost. So, if they returned it to me, I wouldn't refund the shipping. But since it got lost, I had to. But you know what? That was part of the lot. I had $5 into, or $6 into like 90 so books, and I did lots of some, sold some individually, So they're like a lot more cookbooks. A lot of them like cookbooks, like vintage books, vintage books, like newer books. There are a bunch of like older books, like cookbooks, like Harry Potter books, like mass market paperback books, like Harry Potter and other paperbacks. But overall, I made a good bit of money on that deal. Like if I was looking for just books to source, like for eBay, if I was looking up for books to source on eBay, like a thrift store, like a local thrift store, garage sale, like Goodwill, the books I would definitely pick up, like you can get cookbooks cheap enough. There's a bunch of the same, like one in there. I would source them. I would definitely source them. I would definitely source them, like for cheap. Or I would definitely source vintage books, especially if you can get them at the right price. Because some of the vintage books, Virgin Media Interesting Book Club edition, for $49 that was the average price of the book, and sold overnight. Some of these books I priced it the average price selling point in the condition it was in. Boom, sold same day, overnight, instant. So, and some of them, to be fair, some of the books have very few sales on. So when you see it, the sale, a fair, boom, snatch it up instant. So it's pretty awesome. You can get good, you can make some of the first book I ever sold. I sold same day or next day or whatever. The thing was instant, pretty quick, really quick flip, a day less than a day, and just turned around and made my money back on the first sale. Yep, and then I did a bunch of other sales so. a bunch of places with cookbooks. They cook a lot of individual cookbooks. So it's worth my video overall. Anyway, so yeah, so until next time, take care.